Hi, Silverdale Dolphins. We're back for part 2 of Boy, Were We Wrong About the Solar System. And we last left off with getting telescopes, inventing telescopes, and being able to see the rings of Saturn and comets recurring. And so we'll start right here with part 2. As the telescopes got even better, anyone could see that Mars had 2 moons. And in the big space between Mars and Jupiter, there was a whole cloud of loose rocks orbiting the sun. What else would they find? They saw great seas on Mars, too, and channels where water flowed. Some people thought it must have taken thousands of smart Martians to dig these huge canals. Whew, boy, were they wrong. More detailed pictures of the Martian surface showed channels that had been carved out by ancient rushing rivers. Those rivers and seas seemed to be dry now. People could see that Neptune's path wobbled too. Could there be yet another planet in our solar system? When astronomers looked, they found Uranus. Photography changed everything again. An astronomer found tiny little Pluto on a photograph long before anyone saw it in the sky. "I found a new planet," he announced. School children learned that there were now 9 planets in all. Maps and models showed Pluto the planet. It was official for more than 70 years. He's drinking lots and lots of coffee, and he says, "I found it." Is it a planet? 3 of those scientists are saying no, and 1 is saying yes. Oh, here we go. Then more tiny planets were found. There seemed to be a whole belt of them circling the sun wildly beyond Neptune. Were they all planets? Astronomers took a vote. No, they said. Pluto is just a dwarf planet. So are all the others like it. Boy, were we wrong about Pluto. Okay, now we're getting into the present day. Another new tool detected chemicals from a distance. Astronomers did not have to visit Jupiter or Venus to learn that their atmospheres had poison gases instead of Earth-like air. They also built a system of giant telescopes that used radio waves instead of light waves to look into space. They put them far away from city noises so they would not interfere with the sounds of space. Pretty smart, these scientists. These radio telescopes peered right through the clouds of other planets, and we could learn even more details. There were huge mountains under those poison clouds on Venus. Under Jupiter's clouds, there was nothing but more clouds. Other scientists sent a satellite into space. When that worked, they sent dogs up, then a monkey, then they sent a man. The first astronauts finally saw the stars without having to look through Earth's thin layer of air. There's an astronaut looking down at Earth. That would be so fascinating. After scientists practiced sending men into space, they sent some to the moon. There's somebody on a moon rover. And there he is walking on the moon, and look, he planted the flag there. Took a sample of some of the soil. Other astronomers designed instruments to fly through the solar system. Some probes flew close enough to see that the head of a comet was just a dirty ice ball. Others landed on the surface of Mars. That was a long ride. I hope there is some water around here. This one says a bumpy landing, ready to roll. Scientists made a digital telescope with a huge lens 8 feet across. They sent this telescope into orbit to take photographs of our solar system. At first, it didn't work. Astronauts had to fly up to repair it. Now, that's not something I would ever want to do. Do you think you'd want to fly up and fix and repair a telescope that's up in outer space? After being fixed, the telescope has sent back pictures of comets crashing into Jupiter's poison clouds and recorded a ring of 100 million comets circling our solar system. It's even shown us proof of a whole solar system circling another star. Pretty amazing. Our ideas will change as we learn more. Scientists keep inventing better instruments. Every year, more advanced probes are sent through the solar system. There are plans to rocket people out among the planets and even to land on them. No one has ever seen our whole solar system or even a photograph of it. One day, someone will be sent out to look back at it from the outside, and someday, someone will visit other solar systems we've seen. What will we learn? It will probably surprise us. Perhaps you will be one of the scientists or one of the astronauts who makes us say, boy, were we wrong about the solar system. We'll have to wait and see on that one. And that's the end of our book. Thanks for reading part 2 of Boy, Were We Wrong About the Solar System. And I forgot to mention the author. It's Catherine V. Kudlinski. And the illustrator is, and that's important, the illustrator is important, John Rocco. Thanks again, Silverdale Dolphins. See you next time. Bye.